20 years of the Jimmy Miller Foundation is pretty epic. I got involved about 2-3 years ago, and I think what I have to say about just the whole foundation is the community of people. I work with some pretty epic people. Ty's right here, behind the camera, Emily, and so I think that's the greatest thing I've gotten from this is we're giving back, but I'm giving back with people that I love, and it's just the best community that I've found in my life. So I want to keep it going for another 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. That's a heavy statement. What 20 years of the Jimmy Miller means to me is a testimony of the community coming together and turning a tragedy into a triumph. When we work towards something together, it's something powerful about that. Just super rad that we get to be a part of something where we're trying to give back to others and hopefully encourage the next generation and do positive things while having fun at the same time.
"20 years of the JMF, it means 20 years of fun, 20 years of happiness, and 20 years of helping people who may not have found the love for the ocean if we weren't here. So 20 years is a major deal for everybody, not just for me, not just for the people I work with, but for everybody who's experienced our program.
What 20 years of JMMF means to me is, if I look back on when it started back in 2004 and where we've come, the evolution of time is just incredible. All the progression we've made, all the people we've met, all the connections we've made, and hopefully all the people that we've helped heal along the way from both mental and physical trauma. I am so blessed to be a part of this foundation, and I just can't wait to see where it goes from here. And I'm just grateful for the Millers for deciding to do this for Jimmy and for people out there that are struggling with mental health. So here tonight at the BeneFiesta celebrating 20 years, and I'm super excited to see what's ahead.
20 years of the foundation means 20 years of sharing the stoke with everybody, and it's awesome sharing something we love and being able to share that with others, so it's awesome.
"20 years of Jimmy Miller. I've been involved for almost at least 10, and what it's meant to me is, number one, giving back, obviously, to our soldiers, which is a paramount issue here, but also what it's given me is a feeling of being able to give back and self-accomplishment, feeling of volunteerism and helping others. So it's really done a lot for me personally, for sure, no doubt about it. I always say in the circle when we talk, this whole thing really does me a lot more, than I think, than anyone. So yeah, it's been great, and I just continue on with it, and fantastic.
"20 years of Jimmy Miller Memorial Foundation. What does that mean to me? I've been so lucky to be part of this foundation for 13 of those 20 years. And to put it all into context, this week alone, I got to lead a session where I surfed with active duty Marines aboard Camp Pendleton. I got to surf with 40 international graduate level students from all over the world studying occupational therapy at USC. And we got to lead surf therapy sessions today before we came here with members of the veteran community. To me, Jimmy Miller Memorial Foundation is a conduit for global healing. I don't say that lightly. One person at a time, one wave at a time, are working very hard to heal our communities, unite community and communities from not just the South Bay area, not just the Southern California area, but really all over the world, and to use the ocean and all that it gives us to heal the world. That's what Jimmy Miller Memorial Foundation means to me in the 13 of 20 years that I've been part of it, and I'm so very honored and blessed to be part of this organization.
20 years of JMMF. Who could have imagined after Jimmy passed away that so much good could come out of Jimmy's suicide and our grieving and our loss. Amazing of how many people we're helping. Had no idea, just beyond imagination, as to how we've turned this tragedy into good. I'm so happy and so proud to be leading this organization and the team that we've assembled to be able to just use our ocean therapy to help us all heal, including ourselves and all the populations that we work with, to 20 more years. Cheers.
"20 years of Jimmy Miller Foundation. What does it mean to me? To me, it means that that's been 20 years of changing people's lives one wave at a time. 20 years of getting people stoked, showing people the ocean that would have never otherwise seen it. And here's to 20 more years. Let's keep it going."
What 20 years of Jimmy Miller Memorial means to me is that it's just 20 years of great days on the beach and people dedicating themselves to the service of helping other people. It's just such a powerful thing. There's so much love, and the idea of 2 decades worth of that is really, really special, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
It means family, love, support. When you need someone, anybody in the community is there for you. When you're hurting, they're there for you. And that is that is what it's all about. Yeah!
So here we are at the 2025 BeneFiesta art exhibit, Indivisible Arts and the Jimmy Miller Foundation. So we have some of David Peters' pieces here, as well as pieces by Dennis Jarvis, John DeTemple, and Brent Broza, Victoria White, myself here, Brent Broza pieces, and this piece that is a David Peters and Fiona Dowdy collaboration. Piece by Chip Herway, which those are all, this is all made from resin. So if you imagine the shapers, they're resining it and the resin falls into the ground. And over time, it begins to cake on the ground, making the floor taller, in which case they need to chisel down. And so then when they chisel down, you have all of these sheets. And if you were to cut them into side cuts, you begin to get these. So this long, arduous process is done by Chip, who's an amazing guy, a good friend, and just a great human being, a true man of his craft, which I respect and appreciate. And this piece right here is by Jeff Lingle, who's also here tonight in collaboration with David Peters. So we went to David Peters' studio, picked up some of his pieces of art, and then continued to work on top of them with local artists like Jeff Lingle or Fiona Dowdy. Those artists are part of the South Bay Artist Collective. The South Bay Artist Collective is part of Indivisible Arts' mission and movement. 501c3 nonprofit here in South Bay, proud new partners of Jimmy Miller Foundation, and we look forward to doing years of beach days. We just did our first beach day together this year, the JK Livin' Beach Day. Imagine all the amazing stuff that you guys do. Jimmy Miller Foundation already does in the water, out of the water, and so on, and then bolt onto it. Indivisible Arts running a tent to create artwork, learn how to set intentions, create symbols for those intentions, how to illustrate waves, infuse your intention with energy to help you make that come true. Right? So that's what we're doing at Indivisible Arts. We're teaching creativity, consciousness, and connection through the power of art. So we couldn't be any more excited. We love what you do. I really respect it. Thank you guys for letting us be part of this.
I'm John DeTemple, and this is my virtual experience for the Jimmy Miller Foundation event. Nancy came to me and saw the exhibition at Vifa Gallery and really wanted to bring it to life with Jimmy's footage ingrained into the waves and the bubbles. I was able to work with Joe Lewis Company. They were able to help me bring this to life at the event, which blew me away, totally blew me away. The Joe Lewis team blew this out of the water, and you can see you're in it.
Hi, I'm Vendelin von Schroeder, co-founder of Lodestar Whiskey. We're really excited to be part of this event, to be part of the 20th anniversary of the Jimmy Miller Foundation. It's so meaningful to us because we think the work that the foundation is doing is really important and incredible. My co-founder Anna actually got to meet Nancy, I want to say like 10 years ago. We've stayed in touch. When we founded our brand, we reconnected, and we were really excited that Nancy asked us to be a part of this very special event. Anna and I, we worked in entertainment for over 10 years and then made a really big pivot and threw caution to the wind and followed our passion and started a whiskey brand. And yeah, we're here to change the way whiskey's perceived. We feel like whiskey should be for everyone. We hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Daniel Stumpf from the Friendship Foundation. Very thankful to be here at the 2025 BeneFiesta. We have been working with the Jimmy Miller Memorial Foundation for 3 years, serving neurodivergent individuals, getting them in the water and having fun. Thankful to be here, supporting a good cause. Rock on.